Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Naturally Vanessa, and today I wanted to share with you how I am transforming my skin. Okay, so I had a birthday a few months ago, and this was a pivotal birthday. Since then, I've just been thinking about, wow, like I don't really do anything for my skin. I've never worried about that. I've never thought about that because I've always felt like I never really had skin issues. And my skincare routine pretty much looked like I wash my face with whatever like non-toxic type cleanser I can find. And then I just put on some like castor oil on my face and I go to bed. Like I call it a day. And so I wasn't doing anything specific, or there was nothing regimented when it comes to skincare. But lately I started to notice that, and maybe it's because I'm thinking more about kind of like this stage where I am in my life and how I want to continue to level up or elevate different parts of my life, right? I want to live the healthiest life that I can live, the happiest life that I can live, and the most peaceful and meaningful or impactful life that I can live. And so I started to think about, well, what am I doing for my skin? Because I started to notice that I've been, my skin has been feeling drier and drier and drier, where I'll get out the shower, I'll put on some like lotion on my body, and not too long later, I'll like, if my leg is itchy, I'll scratch it and I'll look and I'll see that, wow, like my legs look really dry, but I'm using like this nice thick and rich like lotion. Why is this happening? And I started to notice that there's certain parts of my face sometimes when I'm like getting ready to do my makeup that I'll feel like there's like a little like dryness or dry skin in that area. And I'm just like, what is going on? Because I've never had these issues. So I started paying attention to kind of like what was happening. And I realized a couple things, and I was like, I definitely need to level up my skincare. You hear me? So that's what I began to do. I started to do research on what can I do, what products should I be using, what does a regimen look like. And let me tell you, I did not know there were that many steps. I didn't realize there were that many steps. And so I'm going to show you what I've begun to purchase so far as I'm looking and researching products that are clean, products that are safer, less toxic, that I can begin to incorporate. And because this is a new journey for me, I'm going to begin, like I'm getting products based off of people's recommendations, based off of like what the website looks like and how they score when it comes to safety. And I'm just going to see what works for me. Like I'm going to see what works and what changes I need to make. So I'm taking you along on this journey with me as I begin to figure out skincare and like what works for me, what doesn't work, and what products I like when it comes to cleansers and moisturizers and toners and whatnot, and so on and so forth. So let me show you some of the things that I begin to purchase and I've already started to use. It's been about a week, and so I want to show you some of the things that I got in case you're on the search and you want some brands to begin to look out for. Now, again, I can't tell you how effective something is or not because it's literally been just a week. But I want to take you on this journey with me, so let me show you what I have. Okay, so it's hot right now. I'm a little sweaty, but I just want to give you like a little close-up of some things that I want to, I guess, address. Okay, so first off, I have some discoloration over here. Not as much over here, but definitely over here, okay, that I definitely want to address. And so I ordered a vitamin C brightening serum to see whether or not that will help, all right? I don't have that yet. It's coming in, I think, next week, but that'll be something that I'll begin to incorporate. I tend to get really dry around here, okay? Like dryness around there. And so that's something that I think moisturizer is going to be the key in any sort of like hydrating serum. So those are some of the things that I really want to focus on, is dryness as well as like some discoloration. But let me show you what I have. All right, so I don't have a lot of products right now, but I just want to show you some of the things. So I know from what I've learned, first step is cleanser. Second step is like a toner. Third step is like a serum, vitamin C serum, or like a hyaluronic acid. I think fourth is like moisturize, and then fifth is like sunscreen. So let me show you what steps I've purchased for and where we are. So for cleanser, step one, I went with Used to the People, their kale and green tea spinach vitamins superfood cleanser. And I'm going to show you how they score on the EWG app. Just so you can get a sense, and then as well as like what some of the ingredients are for why they're scoring the way that they are. But I went with this, and can I tell you, for the week that I've been using this, I find that I like that it doesn't feel stripping. It doesn't feel like it's stripping my skin or, stripping the natural oils or anything out of it. It doesn't leave my skin feeling dry. So far, I'm really liking the way my skin is feeling after I use this cleanser. Then for toner, so far I purchased a Tower 28. It's called Tower 28 SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray. And so I've been using this toner. From what I've heard, especially people who have issues with like sensitive skin or like eczema prone skin, that this has been like a lifesaver for them. And since I tend to be on a more sensitive skin side, I'm like, let me go with somebody who knows what they're talking about when it comes to sensitive skin. So this is what I've gotten as far as toner. So once I wash, I cleanse, then I spray my face while it's still wet with this toner. Now, I told you I ordered a vitamin C serum and it is not here yet. So I've been doing hyaluronic acid in the morning as well as nighttime, but I'm showing you my morning routine, what I'm using for the morning. And so for hyaluronic acid, I got the Ordinary, and this is their hyaluronic acid plus B5. And so I've been using this after using the toner. I feel like it's too soon for me to say like how things are going. And to be honest, I know this is supposed to help with like hydration and whatnot, but I need to use it more, and I need to use other brands to really compare so that I know exactly what I like and what I don't like. I do have another brand that I will try once I'm done with this. They're at like similar price point, and I feel like it'll help me figure out what I like and what I don't like. Next up, we have moisturizer. So for moisturizer, I went with the Ursa Major Golden Hour Recovery Cream. Now, again, I'm showing you how these score on the EWG site. So you decide what works for you and what doesn't work. And I am liking this Golden Hour Recovery Cream. And so let me show you how that looks. Like when you apply it, it does leave you with like a little glow, a little shine, but it's not too greasy. At least from what I've noticed, for me, it's not too greasy, and I kind of like the way it feels. It feels rich. It feels luxurious on my skin. And so far, so good. So far, I've been tolerating it just fine, and I've been liking it so far. Okay, so these are some of the things that I'm using so far. I did order a sunscreen. It's a tinted sunscreen. That's supposed to be coming in today, so I can't wait to actually try that out and see how that works. I have been doing nothing when it comes to sunscreen. I've just been relying on this melanin, you know? So that's kind of where we are when it comes to kind of the beginning of my skincare journey. There is another big thing that I've ordered to address the issue with hard water. The issue with the role that water could be playing, my shower water could be playing in this dryness, dry skin, and other overall health things for me to be aware of. And so I'll share that in another video as I show you what I got and I show you what it looks like in action, okay? But for now, these are some of like the actual products like that actually go on my skin that I've purchased so far. And then I will show you the other thing in another video. When the other products come in, as far as like the vitamin C serum, the sunscreen, the tinted sunscreen, as well as I do plan on getting an under eye cream that I have to continue to research brands. So if there's one that you swear by, that you know tends to be pretty non-toxic or pretty safe when it comes to ingredients, definitely let me know, because I'm researching and I'm writing things down. I'm taking notes so that I know what I want to try next, what I'm going for, and what I like and what I don't like. And I'll take you on this journey if this is something that you're going to be getting into. But again, the goal is to work on leveling up and elevating every part of our lives. So that looks like your physical health, that looks like nutrition, that looks like your spiritual health and your mental health, and that looks like skincare. But also, I've also been working on style, and maybe that'll be a separate video, just kind of some changes that I'm making, because I'm a leggings and jeans girl all day, every day, and that needs to change a little bit. And so I want to take you on this journey with me of how I'm trying to transform and elevate every single area of my life, because we've all been given one life, and I want to do the best that I can to make sure that I'm taking care of it the best that I can. Until next time.